I get a lot of questions on what social media platform should I be using? Should I be using them all? Should I only be focusing on one? If I am only supposed to be focusing on one, which one should I use? And I hear these questions all the time from clients and really just my audience in general. And one thing I want to mention here is that I recommend focusing on 1 to 2 social media platforms. And really, which of those 1 to 2 platforms that you choose really just depends on a few things. So it depends on, one, where your audience hangs out. So if you're, for example, working with businesses like large corporations or just medium-sized businesses, that's a place that you might want to be focusing more on LinkedIn, right? Because that's where they hang out daily. But if you're selling a product, for example, let's say you're selling candles to individual people, well, you may want to be focusing more on Facebook and Instagram. And Facebook owns Instagram, so it's pretty easy to do 2-in-1 in that scenario. So it's important to know where your audience hangs out. And that is where I would spend most of the time. But the second thing that you want to take into account is what you're good at as a person, because not every single person is good at the same type of marketing. For example, I do a lot of videos, right? Because I feel like I can relay my message more strongly and better through a video. I'm Italian, so I got a lot of hand movements going on, but I just feel like I can be my real self. I can show my true personality by also helping people through video. So I try to focus obviously here on video, IGTV. I post these also to YouTube. So I'm better with video rather than writing long marketing posts. Usually I can write long marketing posts because I just recorded a video and I know what to say because I talked it out. However, a lot of my clients don't want to be on video, which I don't blame them because it can be scary. It shouldn't be, but I can understand why it would be scary. And a lot of people are just better at writing. A lot of people can just craft this amazing marketing message in seconds. And I think that's absolutely amazing because that's not something I'm very good at. Another tool that a lot of people I think are good at is actually creating like freebies, right? Or any type of free document where they're really creative and can make things look really pretty. So you market that way. So there are a ton of ways to do marketing, which is great because we're all different. So just to recap, number 1, make sure you choose the social media platform. I recommend 1 to 2 that to mainly focus on, but make sure you choose the one where your audience hangs out. Once again, if you're helping with individuals, that's more on the personal side, so that's Instagram or Facebook. If you're helping large companies, I would recommend LinkedIn. And then number 2 is do what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you feel like you're giving the best value. And I do that by video. Some other people do that through content. Some other people do that through creative skills. I mean, there's so many different ways. So I hope this helps you understand which social media platform you should use and what will help you get the most audience while you give your value.